Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. If you hear anything crazy in the background, that is just one of my cats going berserk. Do any of your cats ever try to climb the inside of your door jambs and they just use their nails and they shimmy up that thing, and it is the most berserkoid thing I've ever seen, but my cats are at it. But I got really galvanized today to do a fun read on messages from your soulmate. What are they trying to convey to you? There is a strong manifestation of communication synchronicities and synergies at this time with this approaching full moon. Really wonderful. Listen, you guys, I'm really compelled to share this message with you today, all of you, before I begin and you make your card choice. You have been doing the work, visioning and visioning. It is time to see your rewards trickle in. You are really moving through the energy you created in the past for goodness and light. All these good things, the love is here, ready and waiting. Recognize what's happening as a success. Again, we don't plant a watermelon seed and expect to eat the watermelon within 12 hours, right? You guys did this a long time ago. Now is the time for your results. You know, in the shadow, in the past, you may have held yourself back, but now you're planning for a better future. You plotted your direction, no more delays. This new relationship is going to arrive and your soulmates have messages for you. So let's see what choices you have. Number 1, we have Wolverine, fierceness. Number 2 is Rhinoceros, moderation. Number 3 is Tiger, will. I love that. So remember, you guys, too, in our journey, in any regard, when it has to do with love, success, implementing new life changes, we have to slow down and stop looking for immediacy. The results will arrive. Let's partake in some fun stuff while we're waiting for that, right? Let's go plant some more seeds. I know today, like, one of my most exciting things to do is my public reads. I absolutely love them. When I get energized and I start receiving messages, I love to do the setup and choose the cards. It's very exciting. But there's also always something in the back of my head going, oh, what about this piece of jewelry? What about this and that? I slow my roll and I say, let me focus on one thing beautifully, really intensely, and have it be, you know, my one grounded effort for the moment, right? We don't need to be all over the place. So we set our intention for love and we release it, and then we get about our beautiful lives and do things. We go to the gym, we stretch, we call friends, we have delicious coffees, we play with our animals, we look for things that entice and give us enjoyment and are fulfilling and let us reach for creativity. All of you guys, you're amazing. We're all unique, crazy little individuals, and we're allowed to paint our own rainbows any way we want. We're ready for this. So let's see what some of the messages are. I'm so excited. Okay. I decided I have this great lamp that I love, and I wanted everything to be like warm and in oranges and really bright. I wonder if this will, I'm just seeing if this will hold the, it's starting to go down a little bit each time. So what I'm going to do is push it back and hold it up a little bit because I need a little ballast here that has some weight. There we go. Have it pushed back a little bit because I want them really well centered. So listen, you guys, this is what they want you to know in the energy that's pervading this. Really beautiful. This high priestess energy. I think it goes on autofocus, so I want to make sure that things are legible here. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Your soulmate sees the direction that you are moving in, feels your energy. They feel this lovely collaboration of help between spirit, your intuition, them, all these guiding forces that are bringing you in the right direction. Do not doubt that everything is evolving as it should. You have archangels. You have a spirit realm of helpers around you. You're a natural leader and a visionary. They see that. You hold strong beliefs. You're going to be bold and determined and get what you want. Again, you've planted those seeds. They're going to come. Have beautiful, spontaneous moments. Don't plan every little thing and don't be too serious with things. You know, allow for frivolity. I always allow like a little extra time where I'm doing anything. So if there's traffic, I don't get upset. So if I need to stop and get a coffee or do anything, take a phone call, I can relax. I'm not in some rat race, right? You are finding your way beautifully and they are proud of you. Also, trust. Overcoming doubts, insecurities, and patience. Do not be insecure or devalue yourself in any way. You are a bright, beautiful star. You never have to dim yourself. They see you for all this wonder and magic that you are. And that does not mean perfection. People become so hard on themselves because they want to have a couch day or a bed day or a Netflix day or a binge day and eat every yummy, scrumptious thing in sight. I do that on occasion, but guess what? I learned my lesson damn quick. I'm like, gee, my stomach doesn't feel so great. Maybe I won't eat everything in sight. You know what I mean? And like yesterday, I just had this moment where I was like, you have an extra hour. Why don't you do something that's going to benefit everything, and just go to the gym and just go as slow as you want. Just stare at other people if you don't even want to work out. And I love exercise, so that's a weird thing. I shouldn't have to convince myself. So I get there and I felt all the better for it because that helped me make other choices. I said, hey, Mel, you decided to portion in something that you knew would benefit you, looking after yourself. Therefore, trust this intuition. Overcome doubts that you're going to be able to see. That's the thing too. A lot of us are benefits orientated. Like if we don't see the benefits right away, we're working out. Damn, I want to see some muscle tone after 24 hours. You know what I mean? We're being realistic. They're saying you have no need for any insecurities. Overcome those. Trust the universe has your back. All this beautiful stuff is coming. Have patience. It's already in motion. It's already on its way. So you also have the 9 of Earth, which I love this energy because this speaks of enjoying life's little luxuries right now. That wonderful cup of coffee, that great glass of wine, that wonderful moment where your pet, climbs up on your lap and cuddles up to you, spending quiet time alone. This is really big for me because oftentimes I'm working so much. I realize that I'm alone, but I am not having alone time with my thoughts, like how to meditate and zen out. So I will acquire that right away. As soon as I notice that, hey, you're speeding up or you're trying to do too much, or are you tasting this delicious food? Are you tasting this delicious coffee? Are you feeling the sand in between your toes on this walk? Or is your mind somewhere else in the past? Get to the present, right? It's going to help you connect with the synchronicities that are there as well. Really, really successful self-employment at this time. If you guys are thinking of it, they see with healthy detachment how successful you can be, how much of a winning streak you'll be on. You have such great ideas. You're so innovative. You know, you can multitask. You can pay attention to all these things. You're really going to be able to enjoy self-employment. So if that's an idea you have, start small. Just start whatever your dreamy creative process is and let it come into fruition. They're proud of you. They see you. They feel you. They are on their way. I love that energy, group 1. Beautiful. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melanie. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and also the little bell that lets you know when all the new videos are up. I post usually at least once a day. Lots of inspirational, positive channeling. It just always began that way, and I love that. And I always felt really great after readings, and I realized that's because that's what we are all as humanity searching for. Good, positive, realistic answers, prescriptive things, not just predictive things. I love Colette Baron Reid for coming up with that catchphrase because it's true. We need things to aspire to that are healthy, happy, bright, vibrant, shiny, happy people, right? Beautiful, beautiful energy. So my links are down below if you need a private read. My Etsy store, I have all kinds of fun stuff down there. Rings, handcrafted designs, Celtic, Nordic designs, all these goodies and fun stuff. And come see me on Instagram too. It's Sparquist11. I do daily posts and memes and just inspirational stuff that I come across. I do a lot of research in the department of relationships, psychology, things like that, because sometimes we all need a little boost. Even if we're always doing the work, we wake up that habitual nature for our ego to kick in and go, hey, you need to worry about something. Here's a whole crap load of garbage to worry about that makes no sense and is never going to happen. But here's a platter of shit. It just happens and we have to go, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not playing that today. Thank you very much. So now we're on to number 2, which is Rhinoceros. Moderation. This is huge. We have to remember we are not robots. We are not machines. We have to be calm, cool, and collected. And, we can deviate from the path of full throttle whenever we want. I'm mutable fire. I try to go Mach 500 with my hair on fire down the mountain every single day. And then I have to stop myself and go, do you even remember what you did over the last hour? You were going so quickly. Then I stop, I meditate, I start over, and I calm down. Those of you that were with me from the beginning, I almost spoke another language. I was going so fast when I was channeling. We are not in a hurry. All is well. We have all the time in the world. When we want to be solution focused, we have to be persistent, determined, and steadfast. And I am doing that to slow down, as should you. We are not checking off some endless list continually. That's not what our life is about. Go to work, get that check, buy stupid crap, eat gross food, go to bed, wake up, and do it again. Feel bad about ourselves, have weird body images, blah, 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 blah. What is that? This cycle is meant to be broken, and March is the time, and your soulmate wants you to know Do things in moderation. You'll feel well. You'll feel like you have things under control. There is no need, to ever feel bad about anything that you are. I'm going to do one card at a time too as they come up. Okay, so right now, a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth announcement, the need to have more fun. There's something that's going to arise in your life. You're going to be going to something this spring that is warm, wonderful, welcoming. They may show up there. That may be the event you meet them at. That just came through very clear. You are starting to see that social events aren't something that you should be like, oh, everyone's going to be looking at me. People are so self-involved. I promise you, they are in their own heads. They are not evaluating, judging, engaging. And if they are, those are the people you should care the least about what they think. People, that are busy trying to criticize other people, that's projection. They have a lack of something in their life and, a hollowness. So they're doing that. So, you are just having fun being you. And they're saying, please, look after what gives you joy and chase that and go see that. It is time for you to be able to have fun and go out in the world. Also, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events are going to start to occur for you with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. They want you to know that they're so proud of who you are and what you're doing that, slow down. Really look. You don't have to say yes to everything. In fact, a more discerning eye is probably necessary at this time so you can show how you value your time. You're not giving it away nor your resources to other people. You can concentrate on connecting to your soulmate, this dreamy love, looking at art, walking outside. Spring is here. You want to feel all those beautiful feelings. You're going to have really intelligent, decisive opinions and actions that are going to help you have wonderful follow through and feel good and know what's going on. So let's see what your last card is. Oh, beautiful. I love this. I don't want to have the reflection of that. This is the promise, soulmate attraction, partnership. They feel you. They feel the attraction, the energy. They are moving towards it. Oftentimes there's a lot of there's some karmic cleanup and there's some things that needed to be evaluated and taken care of before we move on, right? Any kind of past life traumas and other things. And they are just moving through that beautifully, and they are in a healed state and they are coming towards you. So feel that, envision them together, write stories to them before you go to bed. Try to dream a little dream of them, connect on that. Synchronicities, I feel you guys, 222s, 555s keep popping up to me, and little songbirds, cardinals, and all of those beautiful birds that are rather loud and really stand out are going to be around. For some reason, woodpecker is also in the mix. I keep hearing woodpecker. Spirit travels through all kinds of birds, and if they can make sounds and connect you to them, they will do that as well. Look at license plates. You're going to see weird things on there, and it's you're just going to notice it more and more and more, and this compulsion to want to move closer and think about them more is going to come up. Be expressive. They want you to know they love your passionate, expressive self. If you want to say something, do it. Your instincts are going to be on point. Have spontaneous bursts of fun. Do whatever. If you pull up and you see some beautiful beach, just go out and walk on that beach. Take a deep breath, slow down, and enjoy your life and your space, because it's all unfurling before you. Again, we don't plant those seeds on Monday and expect to eat that fruit on Tuesday. You planted some of these quite a while ago, and now it's starting to bear fruit. So you get to understand, taste, and enjoy the labors of your love. So beautiful energy. I love that, group one. If you're new to group two, sorry. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below if you want a private read and lots of details. I get back to you within and have your video ready within 48 hours. I just work quickly, 72 at the most. I don't shelf anything and have it accrue. I get it right back to you. I also have an Etsy store. Come see me down there. All my links are down below. I make private jewelry. Nobody can buy it. It's a top shelf. It's up in there with the Fabergé eggs. No touchy, no buy ever. In fact, I have made pieces that I was like, oh, I put it in the store and I loved it so much I took it out and I kept it. I'm like, why don't you make duplicates? But I'm very strange in that once I make something, it's like I get a new idea and I have to try that and try that and try that. So it's like, yeah, and spring is my favorite time because I love corals, carnelians, reds, turquoise, and really rich, fun, vibrant colors with whites and, linen. I get all excited. So all my links are down below, you guys. Thank you so much for checking out my videos. If you're new and if you're one of my regulars, love and hugs to you. Thank you daily. I read every single comment every single day. The timely part is to respond. So I'll get to that in a couple of days, but I've read everything and you guys make me laugh. Andrew, all you guys, you're hilarious. So thank you so much. So now we are on to number 3, which is tiger. I feel like a lot of you guys probably chose that. A lot of people have tigers and lions as their animal totem, and I really like that because it is about will, it is about strength, it is about, you know, carrying on and doing things that make you feel good. So here's some of the messages. The first one, woo-woo is wonderful. This is you living in a place. Oh, I like this too. You guys are exercising past demons and freeing yourself from destructive impulses. They want you to know they're proud of you. Any of you guys who were overindulging in food and sugar and junk and you weren't starting to feel good and you were recognizing that, and you know only tiny steps lead to bigger steps lead to success. They are proud of you for doing that. Also for releasing past patterns that were damaging, habitual behaviors that didn't serve you, going back to, oh, if my parents doubt me, I must not have it in me to, you know, ace this profession or whatever, if they're telling me I'm unlovable or this or that. Sometimes parents lash out and say very damaging things. You're letting go of all of that, all this past life trauma, current childhood trauma, people saying and doing things that are just bad projections of themselves. Goodbye. And they are proud of you for doing that, because when we look at ourselves, we always should look at ourselves with compassion, love, peace, pride, really being, you know, excited about who we are. This is saying really tap into that beautiful energy of light, like a child would. Woohoo, this is wonderful. I'm going to run through this field. I'm going to take off my shoes. I'm going to, you know, do things that make me happy, light, and free. This mystic energy, they see and want you to revel in this intimate and union and time with the divine when you are plugged into your intuition and your soul and who you are as a light being, as someone who understands we're not here to be sheeples or conformists. Or I saw this thing and it was so funny. It was like, what ego sees, and you see all these billboards, buy, 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 you better be cool, you better seem awesome, you better be funny, you better be dynamic, blah, blah, blah. And then what the intuition sees, and the intuition only sees all these beautiful trees, natures, cats, clouds, nature, balance, grounding, all of that. That's what you're tapping into. And then you're seeing what really matters. You know, who cares about the facade? You can have a beautiful face and just be an empty shell, right? Or you can have character and look as friggin' outrageous as you want. Like sometimes I leave the house and Hagen's like, don't get out of the car. I swear I look like Cyndi Lauper or some shit. And he's like, don't get out of the car. And I'm like, because I don't care about that. And in fact, I almost do it to an extent where I don't want sheeple approaching me. You know, yeah, I can dress in Burberry just like the next guy, but I'm not trying to blend in with the furniture. And that's what your soulmate wants you to know. They love your unique individuality, that you are fantastic. You know, you have this energy that opens their heart and their mind, and they can't wait to be with you. Yeah, just beautiful energy. So let me pick another one of these. Oh, and they want you to know too, when you're feeling bad, get a new story. When you're having a bad body image day, when you're having a bad thought and you're trying and it's just not working. And we all do that. We go through these moments where we're like, ugh, why the struggle, you know? But then we're in the struggle, so we're not having that outside the maze looking down in and seeing solutions. We're in the maze struggling. Stop whenever you're doing that. Take a breath and go, I'm going to revisit this because I'm not getting lost in this jungle again. You know, like when you're trying to brush those little knots in your hair and you're starting to get pain, you're getting aggravated, and then your brain is starting to think of everything negative that's ever bothered you in your life since day one. That diaper that didn't fit you when you were born, all of that crap. I'm serious. Like my mind will go on a roller coaster. If I'm in physical pain and I'm trying to rush through something, as soon as I notice that, when I'm getting that victimhood mentality, like, well, everything is so terrible, I stop right away and I go and I have like a delicious little treat, or I go for a walk, or I look at the window, or I love to look at art. Art just grounds me and brings me back. Whatever it is, get a new story whenever you feel bad, because that's not true. When you feel things bad, sad, or you're indifferent towards your life, or you're unmotivated, it's not true. You're having a tiny, tiny moment. They say, get that spark going again for what you love, you enjoy, because you are a vibrant shooting star, and they see that and they want you to see that, and you will when you're doing things you love and that you thrive in. You're a natural visionary. You're finding your way in the world. They know that you want to advocate for a different perspective for yourself as well. You've got this. Again, it's what we tell ourselves. I'm beautiful. I'm wonderful. I care about people and myself and my environment. All of this Pay attention to the things that invigorate and enliven your day so you can thrive, because they want you to know they're on their way, they love you, and they want to see you in your best, happiest spot. Really beautiful. Oh my God, that makes me want to cry. That's so, so sweet. I'm just going to upload this today too, because I'm like so excited. The energy is so good. I had this situation this morning. It was so weird. I was like, I need to go back to bed. I got up too early. And then I was like, I kept hearing, I'm full of love and light. I'm full of love and light. And then this wonderful person connected with me for a read. And I loved that energy. And then all of a sudden I felt like, boom, I felt like I just worked out. I just had a protein shake. I feel awesome. And it's like, I just feel really good. The energy is great. All the cats are taking naps around me. I'm like, hello, kitties. I'm just going to go film one day, like the different places they nap, because it's berserk. I'm like, why would they ever think to sleep on that? Like a warming towel rack that's up in the corner of the room. It's like the weirdest things in a bag, any bag or box, of course, as you guys know, you know what I mean? But just good energy, things that make us happy, and the silly things that happen in life. You know, it's wonderful. So I love you guys. Love and light to you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Press it. Subscribe. You know you want to. All my links are down below for anything else private reads. I get your videos ready and back to you within 48 hours. I do not waffle around or shelve things. It's immediate. The energy is there. I do them right away. It's important. All right, you guys, stay focused, say hocus pocus, get that light in. Always remember, if you're having a moment, just pause and say, it's a moment. I'm going to get over it and get back on track and feel good. The next thing you're looking forward to, that's how it can turn that switch on, right? Like, I'm going to make a coffee in a couple minutes. I'm so psyched about it because I love coffee. You know, whatever. Oh, I get to go for a walk later, I get to talk to my friend. Switch on the thing that makes you feel good so you can tap into that energy. Love and light.